Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Blue Devils will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Oregon's offense will take the first swing of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense
breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in the line of scrimmage, run the next play really fast, but it always starts with the ground game.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. The Ducks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. Powers through the defender. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Ducks are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Going for the big play. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big...
Got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. And there was no hesitation. The opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, they made a statement.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle.
I'm doing all right.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Blue Devils offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance. An aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for that.
The Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Give to the running back. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Unloads quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Dumps it off in the flats. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
That's a risky play call there. 4th and a couple of yards, and you turn around, you hand it to your running back, you say, my guy's a better athlete than any of yours on defense, and he's going to find a way to keep this drive going.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to pass. It's Mahan. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete to the left. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Looking for a gap. It's Davison. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. It's Torres. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove.
There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. This time they'll go to the running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught on the outside. It's Davison. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. And the missed connection on 3rd down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Good right down the boulevard. They're up by a touchdown here in the first.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. These two teams feeling each other out a bit, down 10-3 as they open this drive. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snags it down the right side. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. On the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. Scanning the field, it's Mahan. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Complete out of the backfield. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Complete to the left. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Ducks are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Phyllis, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul in Oxford who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Western Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Mahan. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. The Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Turning it on. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. He's now up to 95 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. The sure hands, it's Davison. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. And the try is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. Oh, better look out! No, he got loose! And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Thrust that arm out. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a man. It's Mahan. Rushes on him. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll keep it on the sneak. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Blue Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Now the lead is down to 11. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle? Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Running to Green. Still on his feet at the 35. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll try to get outside. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Guys, he's up to 103 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting 1st downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
He rifles one deep to the left. And he reels it in inside the 30.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you've got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Schaefer. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Ducks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to throw on 1st down. Touchdown, Oregon! Quick strike through the air for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason is we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Roberts. And a good job of coverage by that defense. From the gun, the running back has it. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Looking to throw, it's Mahat. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Blue Devils will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Going right to work up top. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the 1st. They'll run it from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Defense was not fooled for a second, and it'll bring up 4th down. There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field around midfield, going for it the wise move. Oh, and he wants to throw it. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got the quick pass. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the Ducks line it up with a first and goal. He's looking to pass. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks! Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Wants to go up top. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Abraham. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Grabbed in the middle. It's Roberts. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air. It's Mahan. A little release to the back. Breaks into the open. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fears the pressure. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Blue Devils will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
It's incomplete. Tried a little razzle-dazzle there, but it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. The trickeration goes awry, and it'll be 4th down. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Let's talk for just a minute about Duke. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Blue Devils line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Hauls it in at the 25. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's DeMarco. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
He's going for it all. And he's got it inside the 25. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
And the Ducks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. The Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Mahan. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Off play action. Buys a little extra time.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, is the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on second down. Pulls it in. It's Torres. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. No good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for the
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Oregon Ducks, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Ducks will kick it away to start. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense takes the field to start this game off. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. Get outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible.
And he goes down back at the 1-yard line.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
Kansas State will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Ducks offense will take the field for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That one comes out hot down the right side.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what line getting set on 2nd down.
Let's go! Let's go!
The give to the back. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Guys, let's just think for a second about Kansas State. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
The Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the ground game. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Torres. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Wants to go up top on first down. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. The Ducks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll run play action. Here comes Siraj, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play some.
Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. There he goes. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Fighting off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
The Ducks are marching down the field. Rides the back and leaves it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
And he added the extra point. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll try the run. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Here comes the heat. the 6-yard line.
And that is why this defense is so good. They get after the quarterback and get him on the ground. That's their 3rd on the day, and they're #1 in the country in sacks, and they have been a problem for every offense they've faced.
Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
3rd down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
Oh, they're after him. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, after having 3 sacks in their last game, this offense knew they had to ID where this guy was going to line up every play, and they had to have an answer for him. Didn't have one there. He is so strong. He's so fast, and he just knows how to get home to the quarterback. He's got a 6th sense.
Kansas State will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and take it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Wide open on the right. Touchdown, Oregon. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass.
Number 11, set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Gets rid of it. Got the back over the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Surging forward on the sneak. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. The short hands, it's Torres. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. And the Ducks have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming in just. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17.
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
He's got him. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position.
The return brings it out to the 49. And the Oregon offense will take over.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep
turning on the Jets. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
He makes a catch. Makes a catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. With the run on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. 3rd and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Trying to pound it in. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
No, you got to be aggressive here, because if you score a touchdown, the nail is in the coffin. This might be ball game, and even if you don't get it, they're not going to have to drive the entire
I'm in the lead. Everything's going right.
Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get...
Oh, he's got some space.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away and you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take the deep shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
The Wildcats couldn't have asked for better field position as they get a chance to strike here. Try to get it to the edge. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And they'll send out the field goal unit.
Offense facing 4th down.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Had to settle for the field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah,
Finds a spot in the middle. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
Well, that play never had a chance on 4th down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a hit. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Boy, he's over 100 now at 102 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. To the air on first down. Going for it all. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
The Ducks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half. And moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
And the Ducks have it in scoring position on first and goal.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Trying to barge their way in. Touchdown, Oregon! Great job by the back on the option. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in the
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RP
ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to Ncaa26 Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on last year's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Rumstree. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking tackles.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately.
And he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
The Ducks pick up enough for a first down. Contact as he threw it. Touchdown, Ducks, as they put 6 more on the board. Setting the tone early for how about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Looking to throw. It's Huck. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The Sun Devils will have to punt this one away. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's DeMarco. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. The offense gets a 15-yard penalty. And the Ducks have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They call the counter run here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And they pick up the first on the ground. They convert. 1st and goal now, coming up at the 5.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back in the line to be able to pick up the 1st down. And he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the 1st down.
1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Try to add to the lead now to the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st down, it's play action. And he's sacked. The defense got there quickly, but was it too quick? There's a flag in the field.
Offside for defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with a 1st down. Hand off to the single back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Incomplete, very lucky to avoid an interception there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Huck. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play. So we'll check that out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the pass interference in the end zone will cost the defense 15 yards and move the offense closer now into scoring position. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting...
They bring the punter onto the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. They'll try the right here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon. We'll give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the grab. It's Torres. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle. That'll keep him short of the 1st down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground?
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Looking downfield, it's Huck. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down just short of the mark for him that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big... And it's blocked. The kick was low.
Well, this looked to be a very routine field goal attempt, and it turns out to be a blown-up play. The special teams unit completely erased that chip shot opportunity.
1st down. They're going to throw the football. A quick throw to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot.
They just come up empty.
Here comes a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but it's a big gain for the 47.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for his defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. He finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the back gets the football. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Wide open downfield. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Ducks.
They completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Arizona State, 34.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Nobody can bring him down. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Arizona State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
37.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They get it down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
He's running out of time here. Caught over the middle. It's Torres. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Looking to throw it on first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle right after the catch. But they'll spot the ball down to 15.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. Brings her in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. The quarterback takes it in himself.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
important PAT now to make this a 3-point game. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Huck. Bringing pressure. Pass rush gets home.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. He loses the football. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Fires it to the left side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Using his legs, it's Davison. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. So 4th down and 15. The offense is out there going for it. From the shotgun, drops back, fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to 34.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Grinding away with a running game. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Offside for defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it's a comfortable 2nd and 4 for the offense here after that penalty. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for it.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Grab down the middle. It's DeMarco. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. And the back now goes in motion. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ducks. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? They trap him and sack him back at the 10. The Sun Devils come up the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
And look at that. Another big play. And you know what, Chris, now? This quarterback has over 400 yards on the day. What an impressive showing we've seen from this man this afternoon.
And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Here's the 2nd down play. Back to throw. It's Huck. The receiver makes the catch. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here.
Well, Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. You're down by a couple possessions. Yeah, completion is good, but truly the 2 most important things, getting the ball downfield to your receivers.
A deep shot to the right. Caught inside the red zone and still running. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. And he drops back in the gun. Looks to the sidelines and a tightrope catch made there. Good completion. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. And Mark is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the goal line. The defense makes the stop at the 3. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Looking to chuck it again. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Well, hold on now, Chris. 1 or 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point and cover an onside kick. You never know.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the quarterback just takes a knee. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 have become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.